What documents do you need to study in China? Almost all universities require these documents. Hi China Navigators, I am Nikita Makwana, the host of Navigating China, a PhD student currently living in China and also a China study specialist. And this is my Study in China series to help you apply and study in China. Before we move on, make sure to like, to subscribe, to share this video if you want to study in China or you know somebody who would love to. I'm waiting for you to do that. Just press. Okay, thank you so much. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the most important documents that almost every university requires when you are applying to study in China. The first one is a valid passport. Where are you going without a passport? You need to have a valid passport. By the time you start applying, make sure that your passport is at least valid for 18 months. The second thing that you need is your academic certificates. If you are applying for bachelor's degree, you need to have your Form 5 or grade 12 certificates, as well as the transcripts. For master's degree, you need your master's degree. If you are not done yet, you need to have your transcript. If you are applying for a PhD, you need your master's certificate, your transcript, your bachelor certificate, your transcript, as well as your grade 12 or Form 5 documents. Make sure that these copies are scanned. Scan them, not the ones that you take with pictures. The third one is, in addition to those documents, make sure that they are translated to English or Chinese. So if your documents are not written in those two languages, make sure that you translate them, scan them. The next thing that you need is police clearance. Most Chinese universities need to know that you don't have any criminal record. And your clearance must be around 3 to 6 months. And this is required for both admission and scholarships. Number 5, you need to have a medical examination form where you go through scans, chest x-rays, and stuff like that. The medical examination form guides your doctor or the hospitals that you're going to be dealing with. There is a specific one that is used by all the universities and also when you are applying for scholarship. So you have to have that medical examination form. You cannot create a medical examination form for yourself. So please make sure that you keep that in mind. Number 6, you must have a study plan or personal statement. What is a study plan or a personal statement? You focus on what your plan is. What do you plan to study? Why does that matter to you? It puts your goals inside so that when universities are giving you admission, they know what your future goals are and whether you are aligned with them. The 7th one is recommendation letters. Most universities require 2 to 3 recommendation letters, especially for masters and for PhD. In the past, you were able to have doctors and other lecturers writing you recommendation letters, but over the years that have changed. If someone is gonna write you a letter, it should be a professor. Make sure that you speak to professors in your school to write you recommendation letters. So it can't be Mr. Nikita or Miss Nikita, it has to be Professor Nikita. When you are looking for people, make sure that they have those titles. In that recommendation letter, it has to include their signature, their contact details, like a normal recommendation letter would. Number 8 is your CV or your resume. It has to be academic focused. You can write your work experiences, but remember you're applying to study. So your CV or your resume highlights your academic achievements and experience. Number 9, you need language proficiency. Especially if you are going to study in Chinese, you need to have Chinese language proficiency to show that you can do well in classes that are instructed in Chinese. That's the same for English courses as well. You have to have your IELTS, your TOEFL, etc. You need to check those with the university, but right now language is a huge requirement and you cannot move forward without proving your language competency or proficiency. The 10th thing is your passport photo with a white background. No filters. You don't have to put filters in your photo. Just you, the real you. Those are the top 10 documents you need to study in China. Make sure that you prepare these documents on time. You don't want to start running around when the deadline is around the corner. At International Language Hub, we have services that we offer to help students study in China. Number one is the Study in China program, where we help you through the process. So you pay for our consultancy services to do that. We help you from application all the way to admission, all the way to scholarship. In that process, we do university matchmaking. We help polish your documents, etc. That's number one. The second service that we have is when you are someone who does not know what exactly you want to study, we have the Study in China coaching and career guidance. You sit with an expert, myself to be precise, and I look at what papers you have and what goals you have and see which courses you can do to align with your future goals. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, to subscribe. This episode is now going on YouTube. So what you can do is to go straight to our YouTube, like, subscribe, and follow. Thank you so much, guys. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.